Alright, so this one is slightly different than the usual video, but I have a question to pose to you. We'll get to that at the end though. Right now, I need to get some things out there in regards to content on the channel. We're double camera-ing it today, trying to be a little spiffy, give you a better view, as well as some better audio. So, the weather here is starting to get cold. Winter's rolling in. It is the day before Halloween that I'm filming this, so it'll be out a week or two after I'm done with it. Don't really know yet. Either way, it's going to be winter. The heat in the garage is not the best. It does work, but it's in the shop. So I like to get the heat out here into the garage part instead of the wood shop. You gotta leave it running for a while. And it takes a couple hours for this to get comfortable depending on how cold it is. Being in the Midwest, it can get very cold. So for the most part, this is gonna sit kind of where it's at. If there are nice days, I'm going to try to get out here to work on things, but there are other video projects that I'm working on that are taking over for the time being as a priority. So my podcast is something I need to put more energy into, and I'm going to be doing that, and that will take time away from this for now. But instead of just leaving y'all with nothing for a while and putting out filler videos or anything like that, I figured I would at least try to get you a status update of where we sit right now with the RB and the car, because I did do a few things off camera. I think I posted on other socials about them. So yeah, as it sits, this is the current condition status of the RB. It is not filled with oil, but everything is still lubed. We don't have to worry about any rust happening or anything. I did, I believe this was in a video, putting the turbo manifold on, but I did get the turbo on. It's snug, but it's still got some wiggle room in there. I do have to get another clip for the wastegate actuator. Unfortunately, when I went to adjust this, this little C-clip on here snapped off and literally rusted in half. It was pretty rough. And there's still some minor adjusting I need to do there. So I was working on some of the oil lines to it, the coolant lines to it. You can see I've got stuff over there. I'm trying to mess with it, because there's a line that goes from here somewhere, and then I think there's probably another one somewhere. Got a few other lines set up on there. Like I've said, I don't even know if all of these bolts are going to be used. Nonetheless, if they're in the right positions, do have the mounts on, obviously rocker covers on, some more. It's probably PCV BS. I've got the oil drain on, which we'll see how well that works. And yeah, so if there's the custom printed little washers for that there. I could throw the water pump pulley on. It doesn't matter that much. This is not tight. This is not that tight. Got the thermostat housing on with no thermostat in it, so I'll be adding a thermostat in eventually. Oil filter housing, and then the oil cooler doodad here. I'm guessing these are coolant lines. I don't know. So much to do still, so much that I don't know. So this is kind of how it sits. There's a dent there. And this is how it's going to sit for a little bit, which should be fine. As for the car, I got the trunk all fitted up nice. Trunk's all lined. That battery is probably on its way out now because it's been off the tender, because I've been trying to get my truck running. Still a load of junk up here. Still don't have any idea what I'm going to do with the cluster yet. And that's the state of the interior. Looks like we're actually starting to get some critters in here, which is not good. So we're gonna stop that quickly before they make it home. These wires are okay so far. These sons of bitches stay out in my car. But yeah, that's kind of it. Got a whole lot to do, and I ran out of time to do it. Cam reception. So today was a nice day, which is why I'm out here doing this, just to kind of give y'all something. And that is the build as it sits right now. Hopefully we get not a crazy winter this year. So then I can come out here in between times working on the podcast and getting all that stuff going. Because like I said, that podcast is important to me. I want to get that going nicely again. I've slacked off on it and I feel bad about it. And I really enjoy doing it. So I want to do that. That can hopefully help fund this project because I'm out of money now. Yeah. So that's the update on the build, the S chassis. Still a beautiful car. Will always be a beautiful car. I just ran out of time and money and got a little frustrated. Not that bad, just enough to walk away from it for a while. And hopefully I'll be having some help here soon working on it. Someone quite a bit more knowledgeable than I am, and we can knock this out pretty quick. Hopefully. We'll see. If not, then oh well, it is what it is. I'll just have to get it done. But yeah. So that's it. That's the build as she sits. And that's my butt. Do you remember that question that I said I'd have for you? Well, good, because I didn't. So I'm inside now. I'm about to pull the files off the cameras. The question is very simple. Do thumbnails matter? I'd like for you to tell me in the comments which thumbnail you saw on this video. There's going to be more than one. Hello, Morpheus, you desperate kitty, you. There'll be multiple thumbnails for this video. I'd like for you to tell me which one you saw in the comment, which one that you saw in the comments below, and then tell me if they matter to you. I'm trying to figure out if they do, and do some data analytics on it. See if what one person says versus another is true. See if what YouTube says versus other creators say is true. So just a little curiosity thing. If you happen to see this video and watch it all the way through to here where I'm sitting in the office, let me know. Which thumbnail did you see? You can kind of describe it a little bit. There'll be major differences. And if they matter to you when you're watching YouTube or just content in general. Thanks.